Ain't saying what you're saying when I walk through.
I dropped top of my whip.
I had to hit her from the back, then dip her body.
Weed, I'm in her mouth just like toothpaste.
Get a lot of shit check.
All right, man, listen. If you a fan of Rick Homie Quan, then this would have been the event for you. You know, with life comes death. And with death comes this thing they call celebration of life ceremony. Some people call it a funeral, whatever the case may be. For this video, I'm going to call it a funeral, right? You already know how I feel about Rick Homie Quan's passing, if you've seen my previous videos. Now, based on this right here, here's the information that was released about Rick Homie Quan's celebration of life ceremony or his funeral. It says that the celebration of life plans were announced for the Atlanta rapper Rick Homie Quan. So everybody knows where the funeral is about to be at. The celebration of life plans have been announced for Atlanta rapper Rick Homie Quan, who died unexpectedly on September 5th. This celebration of life or funeral will take place at 11 a.m. on September 17th, and it will be a public viewing, open to the public. But you can't just get in there just because it's open to the public. You have to listen to this video for the steps, even though I think most of you won't make it anyways. It's a public viewing. It will be held from 7 to 10 a.m. Both the viewing and the celebration of life will take place at World Changers Church International. That's located at 2500 Burdett Road in College Park. Don't go showing up expecting to view if you didn't follow the steps. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get in. Keep listening. Tickets are required for admission into this funeral / celebration of life ceremony. Tickets. Like when you buy tickets to go to a concert. Yep, you're going to have tickets to go to this funeral. And there is no entry without a ticket. Now, I know somebody is saying, well, goddamn, if they're selling tickets, how much the tickets cost? There will be 3 viewing sessions. Hold on, I'm going to tell you. There will be 3 viewing sessions, 7 to 8 a.m. Then there will be another viewing session, 8 to 9 a.m. And then there will be another viewing session, 9 to 10 a.m. In these viewing sessions, if you ain't never been to a funeral before, this is where you file through. People are expected to be there in the thousands. You're going to line up and you're going to walk past his casket. And those who loved him, supported his career, was a fan of his, respected him, bumped his jams, all that, they are going to be able to walk past his casket and get one last look at Rick Homie Quan before he leaves God's good earth. You don't get to see him again, alive or dead, after this. It says that the doors will close at 10 a.m. in preparation for this funeral / celebration of life ceremony. 10 a.m. the doors are shut. 7 a.m. is when the viewing starts. 3 viewing sessions, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and at 10 they close the doors. At this time, when they close the doors at 10, you better be inside if this is where you want to be. What we know so far is that it's still unknown what the actual exact cause of his death is, according to science medical people who perform what's called an autopsy. An autopsy has been performed, but the results have not been released to the public yet. Now, according to a recently released police report, he was found on a kitchen floor, knocked out, unconscious, with food in his mouth. And his brother, at 3 a.m. in the morning found him there and picked his heavy, lifeless body up and took him to the couch and laid him on the couch at 3 a.m. Big whole red flag for me. Because if I found my brother lifeless on the couch with a mouthful of food, lifeless on the kitchen floor next to the refrigerator with a mouthful of food, and his woman, mother of his children, was in the next room sleeping, the first thing I would have done was call her. Kamisha, come here. Quan knocked out, and I'm trying to wake him up, and he can't wake up. And he got a mouthful of food. Girl, I don't know if he dead. Come here. So I find it very suspicious that homie, who is his brother, supposedly just picked this grown man up and took him to the kitchen, took him to the living room, rather, laid him on the couch, and went on about his business. Anyways, that's what the report says. His brother then placed him on the couch. Quan's lifeless body was discovered later that morning by his girlfriend who lives with him, and they have baby together after she returned from dropping their child off to school. And her story don't add up either. She got up in the morning, she went about doing her routine. She seen him there on the couch. She didn't think too much of it. She came back. He was still in the same position. She went to sleep. She threw a blanket on him and went back to bed. You didn't wake him up and say, babe, why you still on the couch? Nothing. You just threw a blanket on him and went back to sleep. And then after she woke up again, almost midday or after midday, whatever, is when she realized he's still in the same position he was in when I seen him early this morning before I went to drop the kids off to school, and when I came back from dropping the kids off or the baby off to school. So let me check now. And now she's checking and he has no pulse. Long story short, I don't believe that story. They could sell that to somebody else. But we talking about his funeral over here, or his celebration of life. And I said before, an autopsy was scheduled to be performed last Friday. But it typically takes several weeks for the report of an autopsy to be issued. They don't just do an autopsy on Monday and you get the results on Tuesday. So we're still waiting for that. With that said, I goes over to where it says Rich Homie Quan's tickets for his celebration of life ceremony can be accessed. It has his actual birth date on the site. You can go to richhomiequan.com. Right. Not hard to find. It's not Eventbrite. It's not all the other places you purchase tickets. It's richhomiequan.com. And over there you'll see he has the praying hands up. He has a nice suit on. The doves are flying. 2 white doves. October 4th of 1989 to September 5th of 2024 is listed. And then there's a part that says click here for tickets. When you click here for tickets, the description says, please join us in celebrating the life of the Quantes, Rich Homie Quan Lamar. We will gather on Tuesday, September 17th at World Changers Church International, location 2500 Burdett Road in College Park, Georgia 30349. We are extending the viewing of our beloved to his fans before the homegoing service. Please select a time block for viewing before the ceremony. Ticket R. R like in Rolls Royce. Ticket R, they have ticket H like in hotel, and ticket Q like in question. Ticket R is 7 to 8. Ticket H is 8 to 9. Ticket Q is 9 to 10. Those time slots. Now, after the viewing, it says we'll be seated. Doors will be closed 10 a.m. sharp to receive the family. So they're not cutting no corners. It's time to respect the family. 10 a.m., his family will be coming in. There will be no re-entry. That means you run outside real quick to get something from the car that you forgot. You will not be allowed back in. Please note also, all those who like to blog and vlog and film videos and put them on social media. Hey, look at me, I'm at Rich Homie Quan's funeral. It's not going to happen. Absolutely no recording will be allowed inside the World Changers Church International during any portion of Quan's celebration of life ceremony or funeral, for that matter. This will be strictly enforced. It says it on the site. Again, re-entry will be prohibited. Sorry. All tickets are non-refundable. Your dress code, they even have a dress code. I know y'all think he Rich Homie Quan, he used to turn up in his music. This gonna be like going to his concert and they bumping his music one last time. Make me feel some kind of way. Hey, I dropped the top of my whip. Nope. You're expected to wear casual attire, business type attire that is respectful. And please, no ripped t-shirts, no mini skirts where your booty and coochie hanging out. You're not going to the club. His whole family will be there. His children will be there. Keep it respectful. If you know anything about Rich Homie Quan, you know in his latter years as he matured, he said it in a lot of interviews. He became very conscious of what he said in his music and the image he portrayed. He didn't want his children to flip on the TV one day and see disturbing things and think, damn, that's what my daddy was into. So he worked hard at changing that. And they're asking that you respect that. Parking. It says, please park in the lot that is located on Pleasant Hill Road, Southwest, directly across the street from the World Changers Center location. Now, here's the disappointing part. I clicked on this. This was announced yesterday, and I clicked on it this morning, less than 24 hours, and there's a big old sign that says sold out. Sold out. Rich Homie Quan's funeral tickets sold out. And I don't know who's going to say, who the hell sells tickets to a funeral? Well, it was open to the public. Thousands of tickets went on sale. And the public is that much interested. The tickets sold out. I'm going to close this video by saying this, right? Please don't come over here talking about, yeah, they love when you die. Tickets sold out. How come he couldn't sell out concerts when he was alive? Rich Homie Quan kept on doing sold out shows his entire career. Even when he had no longer was on number 1 and number 2 at the top of the charts or nothing like that. Even when he wasn't the first face in the media, he was still booking shows that were sold out. So it's fitting for him that his funeral came with tickets, and the tickets are sold out. I'll leave this one right here. May the homie rest in peace. But like I said in my other video, though, I'm not cutting no corners. May a thorough investigation reveal the truth. And may the truth be revealed as to his passing. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's hottopixxtv /BrainFLoTv. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.